I want you to ask yourself one profoundly important question tonight. Are you trading your long-term cognitive health and the clarity of your memory just for a few hours of sleep? Millions of people dealing with chronic or occasional insomnia, especially those over 55, instinctively reach for that simple, familiar, over-the-counter sleep aid bottle. You know the one. The little pill promising quick relief, deep slumber, and a refreshed morning. But I am here today as a health scientist and longevity advocate to deliver an urgent, necessary warning. The active ingredients in the vast majority of these widely available sleep pills are not true sleep agents at all. They are old-school antihistamines, and the cutting-edge science now shows a disturbing, undeniable link between their regular, long-term use and a heightened risk of cognitive decline. It is a dangerous, unnecessary trade-off, a temporary, chemically forced fix for your sleepless nights, potentially costing you the clarity of your sharp mind later on. We need to stop that trade-off immediately. The incredible truth is that you do not need these chemical crutches to achieve restorative sleep. You don't need dependence. You don't need to fear the fuzzy next-day hangover or the long-term neurological risk. You simply need to understand your own body's biochemistry. Today, I'm going to reveal the 3 fundamental, natural, scientifically backed substances that work with your body's own built-in sleep mechanisms. These are 3 nutritional keys: a mineral, an amino acid, and a neurological signal enhancer that can help you achieve a profoundly deeper, safer, and more restorative sleep cycle. This is the strategic blueprint for how you trade the risk of cognitive decline for true, natural sleep control. Let's unlock the truth and begin your journey towards safe, sovereign sleep. The OTC lie, anticholinergic drugs, and the dementia risk. Let's call out the common culprits right away and explain exactly why they pose such a threat to the aging brain. The biggest names in over-the-counter sleep aids, those found on every pharmacy shelf, such as Tylenol PM, Benadryl, and Unisom, rely on one of 2 primary ingredients: Diphenhydramine or Doxylamine succinate. These compounds are first-generation antihistamines. They were initially designed to treat common allergy symptoms, but they quickly gained popularity as sleep aids because of their most powerful side effect: strong sedation. They make you drowsy by easily crossing the blood-brain barrier and blocking histamine receptors in your brain. In essence, they don't produce true, natural sleep. They chemically force your brain into a state of temporary shutdown. This brute force mechanism is precisely where the danger lies, particularly for anyone over the age of 65. These drugs are classified as anticholinergic agents. The term sounds like complex medical jargon, but its function is simple and destructive to the aging brain's most vital process. I want you to think of acetylcholine as the key neurotransmitter for memory, learning, attention, and overall cognitive speed. It is the essential messenger that allows your brain circuits to fire quickly and communicate effectively. Anticholinergics block its action. They jam the signal. Imagine deliberately introducing overwhelming static into the finely tuned wiring of your brain's most sensitive memory circuits. That is the daily burden placed on your brain by these common OTC sleep aids. Multiple large-scale epidemiological studies and major scientific reviews, including consensus reports from leading neurological bodies, have consistently shown that regular, long-term use of anticholinergic medications significantly increases the risk for dementia and Alzheimer's disease. This is not a theoretical risk, it is an established scientific correlation. The increased risk is so well documented that medical guidelines are now changing. The renowned Beers criteria, which is the gold standard for guiding healthcare professionals on potentially inappropriate medication use in older adults, explicitly and urgently recommends that people over 65 avoid using diphenhydramine and doxylamine for sleep altogether. The immediate side effects are often frustrating: the lingering daytime grogginess, the uncomfortable dry mouth, urinary retention, and the increased risk of dizziness and falls during the night. But the long-term cost to your very identity, your cognitive health, is simply too high a price to pay for a night of chemically induced, suboptimal sleep. It is time to permanently replace that risky, outdated approach with one that supports and optimizes your brain's natural, safe biochemistry, empowering your body to heal and rest itself. Magnesium, the nervous system. Off switch. The first fundamental key to restoring your natural sleep cycle is an essential mineral that is often deficient in the modern diet: magnesium. Magnesium is involved in over 300 separate biochemical reactions in the human body, but its role in achieving restorative sleep is paramount and frequently overlooked. Its function is not merely that of a general muscle relaxer, as often advertised. It is the ultimate, non-negotiable nervous system off switch. Here is the precise neurological mechanism you need to understand. Magnesium helps regulate and modulate the neurotransmitters that directly control your ability to fall asleep and stay asleep. Most crucially, it aids in the binding and activation of GABA, gamma-aminobutyric acid, receptors in the brain. Think of GABA as the most powerful natural brake pedal for your entire central nervous system. When you feel anxious, when your mind is racing with thoughts you can't shut down, or when your body feels wired despite being exhausted, it means your GABA system is not engaging effectively. Magnesium steps in to help activate those neurological brakes. It calms hyperactive neural activity, effectively silencing the internal noise, reducing feelings of stress and agitation, and allowing your body to transition smoothly into the prerequisite state of deep relaxation. Without sufficient magnesium, your body remains perpetually in a subtle state of fight or flight, making deep non-REM sleep almost impossible. When you decide to supplement with magnesium for sleep, the form you choose matters immensely for absorption and efficacy. I strongly recommend prioritizing magnesium glycinate or magnesium threonate. Magnesium glycinate is particularly well tolerated because it is bound to the amino acid glycine, which, as you will soon learn, offers its own potent complementary sleep benefits. Magnesium threonate is another powerful contender because research suggests it is one of the few forms that efficiently raises magnesium levels inside the brain, offering excellent support for cognitive enhancement alongside sleep, making it a favorite for those prioritizing long-term brain health. I recommend avoiding poorly absorbed forms like magnesium oxide and magnesium citrate, which is often used more for its strong laxative effect than for systemic sleep benefits. The typical effective dose for boosting sleep quality is reliably measured between 200 to 300 milligrams, taken approximately 30 to 45 minutes before your designated bedtime. This targeted dosage is generally safe and helps ensure you hit the deep, restorative stages of sleep that are absolutely critical for detoxification and memory consolidation. L-Theanine, the alpha wave secret. Our second natural key to replacing risky OTC sleep aids is L-Theanine, an extraordinary amino acid that is primarily sourced from the leaves of the tea plant, particularly green tea. L-Theanine offers perhaps the most elegant and refined solution for one of the primary drivers of modern insomnia: the overly active, worried, or anxious mind that simply refuses to quiet down. Unlike the heavy-handed sedation of anticholinergic drugs, L-Theanine does not function by knocking you out. Instead, it works by scientifically shifting your brainwave state. It nudges your brain into a state of calm, focused, alert relaxation, a neurological state scientists associate with the generation of alpha brain waves. Alpha waves are the brain's crucial bridge between a high-stress, fully awake beta state and the slower, deeply resting theta and delta states of sleep. They are the brainwaves present when you are meditating, performing creative flow tasks, or relaxing deeply without being drowsy. L-Theanine achieves this profound mental shift by significantly increasing the levels of GABA, mirroring magnesium's action, but also by subtly influencing other key mood neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine. The unique advantage of L-Theanine, and what makes it a far superior replacement for the old OTC medications, is its ability to powerfully reduce mental stress and anxiety. the #1 cause of initial sleep difficulty for older adults, without causing the unwanted daytime drowsiness or the fuzzy hangover effect. This distinction is massive for maintaining a high quality of life. If your primary sleep problem is lying in bed with a mind that is constantly replaying the day's events, worrying about future logistics, or simply buzzing with unspent energy, L-Theanine is your strategic countermeasure. It helps to downregulate the production of the stress hormone cortisol, allowing your prefrontal cortex to switch gears cleanly from fight or flight executive function to rest and digest recovery mode. For optimal application, L-Theanine works effectively at doses ranging from 100 to 200 milligrams. Many experts suggest combining it with a small strategic dose of melatonin, if necessary, to create a perfect synergistic effect. L-Theanine calms the mental noise and relaxes the thinking mind, while the melatonin gently signals the body's natural clock that it is time to begin the sleep cycle. It's a powerful, dual-action combination that addresses both the mental and biological components of achieving deep, sustained sleep. Glycine, the core temperature regulator. Our final key is glycine, another non-essential amino acid, but one with an unexpectedly profound and direct effect on the quality and the depth of your slumber. Glycine tackles sleep through a fundamental biological mechanism that few people ever consider when battling insomnia: core body temperature. For your body to initiate sleep, and more importantly, to maintain the deep restorative stages of sleep, your core temperature must drop slightly. This temperature drop is a non-negotiable, ancient biological signal embedded deep within your circadian rhythm. Glycine facilitates this critical process elegantly and safely. Scientific research suggests that taking glycine before bed helps to slightly reduce the central core body temperature by gently increasing blood flow to the extremities, such as your hands and feet. This subtle physiological change acts as a clear, unmistakable signal to your brain and body that it is time to initiate the deep, restorative sleep phase and begin the nocturnal repair process. This simple thermal regulation effect can dramatically improve both the time it takes you to fall asleep, known as sleep latency, and the overall subjective quality of the sleep you achieve. Beyond its role as a core sleep regulator, glycine offers a significant double benefit, making it a crucial component, particularly for individuals over 55. Glycine is a major foundational component of collagen and is necessary for the production of connective tissue throughout the body, including your muscles, joints, and tendons. By consistently supplementing with glycine, you're not only supporting deeper, more consistent sleep, but you're also feeding the essential building blocks necessary for nightly tissue repair and anti-aging maintenance. It is a powerful, 2-in-1 longevity key: better brain health through superior sleep, and better mobility through enhanced physical repair. The recommended dose for this powerful amino acid to optimize sleep quality is generally around 3 grams, which is easily taken as a powder mixed with water or as a part of a synergistic sleep supplement stack. Natural sources of glycine include high-protein foods like meats and fish, but the richest and most bioavailable natural source is undoubtedly high-quality, slow-simmered bone broth, which is densely packed with collagen and glycine. Glycine is a simple, safe, and highly effective way to naturally optimize your body's deepest physiological requirements for truly deep, restorative sleep. The ultimate sleep stack: synergy and application. We have now examined the 3 components that are scientifically proven to be safer and more effective than chemical OTC drugs. Now, let's look at how these 3 natural sleep keys, magnesium, L-theanine, and glycine, work together in perfect biological harmony to form an impenetrable, safe strategy against chronic insomnia. Imagine your path to deep sleep is governed by 3 separate but sequential gates that must be opened smoothly for true rest. Gate 1 is the physical relaxation gate. This gate is opened by magnesium, which hits the GABA brakes, relaxing your deep musculature and stopping the physical restlessness and involuntary jerks that often wake you up. Gate 2 is the mental calm gate. This crucial gate is managed by L-Theanine, which suppresses the anxiety and the racing thought patterns, shifting your overactive brain into that peaceful alpha wave state, clearing the runway for sleep. Gate 3 is the biological signal gate. This gate is unlocked by glycine, which gently lowers your core temperature and gives your body the clear, undeniable, and immediate signal that the repair process must begin and sleep must be maintained. This unified synergistic combination is vastly superior to any single chemical OTC sleep aid because it addresses the multifaceted, interconnected biological and mental needs of sleep rather than just chemically forcing a single function. It is a masterful strategic approach, not a dangerous brute force one. For immediate practical application, I recommend adopting 2 simple lifestyle routines that will actively and intentionally maximize the effectiveness of this sleep stack. First, utilize the simple but profound 4-7-8 breathing technique right after you take your supplement stack. Inhale deeply through your nose for a slow count of 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 7 seconds, and exhale completely through your mouth for 8 seconds. This rhythmic breathing exercise directly stimulates your vagus nerve and activates the parasympathetic nervous system, synergizing perfectly with the GABA-boosting effects of the magnesium and L-theanine. Second, 20 minutes before you plan to be asleep, intentionally use warm water. Take a hot shower or soak your feet in a warm bath. This might sound counterintuitive to the glycine mechanism, but the warmth actively encourages blood flow to your extremities. Once you step out of the warm water, your body rapidly cools as the blood returns to the core, initiating the exact core temperature drop that glycine supports, making the transition to sleep even smoother and faster. These are not pills designed to mask a long-term problem. They are scientifically validated tools for you to regain full, independent control over your own body's powerful ability to initiate, maintain, and complete a truly restorative sleep cycle. Conclusion: the power of choice. We started this journey by acknowledging the risky choice many face, trading cognitive safety and the sanctity of their memory for a few short hours of chemically induced sleep through common OTC drugs like Diphenhydramine and Doxylamine. I have shown you, with undeniable scientific evidence, that this trade-off is completely unnecessary and carries significant documented long-term risks, especially the dangerous link to anticholinergic effects and cognitive decline, as urgently documented by medical bodies like the Beers criteria. But now, the power rests firmly in your hands. You hold the scientific knowledge of the highly effective magnesium L-theanine glycine stack. You fully understand that safe, truly restorative sleep is not achieved through chemical sedation, but through precise, natural biochemical regulation of your nervous system, your mental state, and your core body temperature. You now possess a safe, science-backed, and proven strategy to not only support your longevity and brain health, but to finally enjoy the deep, natural sleep your body was absolutely designed for. This is the ultimate non-negotiable control over your own health destiny. Here is the resonance point. I want you to consider deeply and discuss with our community in the comments below. Now that you know the cognitive risks associated with common OTC sleep aids, are you committed to switching your approach? Will you choose a chemical fix or a biochemical, long-term solution to master your sleep? Share your thoughts and tell me which of the 3 keys, magnesium, L-theanine, or glycine, you are most excited to try first in your own regimen tonight. I have given you the master keys to building a safe, effective sleep stack. But if you want to know the exact, most nutrient-dense foods to easily add these essential minerals and amino acids to your daily diet without relying solely on capsules and powders, make sure to click on our next highly practical video. Forget melatonin, 5 essential foods seniors must eat for natural magnesium and glycine sleep, linked right here. It will be your ultimate strategic grocery list for a natural sleep solution that tastes great and fuels your health. Thank you for investing this time in your long-term health. Until next time, stay safe, stay informed, and sleep deeper than ever before.